So for our next sheet, we're filling out, we need to put down 3 examples of text evidence. And text evidence is something that we've been working on all year long. We know that anytime we cite or use text evidence, we know that we're using someone else's words. And whenever we use someone else's words, we use parentheses. That is the way we honor those people. We're using their words. That's their work, and we have to give them credit. And the way we do that is through parentheses. It's letting the reader know, and I'm the one who's reading it, know that you did not write those words yourself. Now, there's times when it's appropriate, and then there's times when it's not. When I say summarize something, that means you're putting them into your own words. It means you're going to explain what it is you cited. You're going to explain it in your own words, so that I know that you know what you're talking about. So I know that you understand, because we're not going to just cite text evidence in for a point, and we can't prove our point. Our point doesn't make any sense. It doesn't prove our argument. So our directions say, from number 2, complete the chart below based on the article that we've read, Unhappily Ever After. Choose evidence that is relevant to the claim and explain how it connects. Now, again, we're doing this together, and you can always come up with your own points, because at the beginning, I gave you at least 6. We have report. We got a report that finds that fewer kids read for fun anymore. Many kids do other things while they're reading. Reading for fun helps students get better grades. Readers visit museums, play sports, and volunteer more often than a non-reader does. Readers often get higher paying jobs. And using your imagination helps you to exercise your brain. You can use any one of those 6. You have 6, but on here, we're going to only choose 3. So the first box says text evidence from the article Unhappily Ever After. So they have it where it's all organized, so you don't, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. It's telling you, as long as you're following the directions, you should not have any problem. So I'm going to give you an example of one, and then you're going to use the other examples that I gave you. I gave you 6, but I'm going to use 1. Okay, in parentheses, I use a 9-year-old who reads for fun scores higher on reading tests. So I would start with the parentheses, and then I would end my sentence in parentheses. And that lets the reader know that I did not write that. So then it asks for an explanation. Why would this be a good supporting detail for the claim? So why is it a good detail? Why is it that a 9-year-old who reads for fun scores higher on reading tests? Reading every day helps you score better on tests, which is important to your success at school. By getting higher scores on your tests, you have more choices in schools, and you feel good about yourself too. Okay, so those are facts. They're saying that 9-year-olds, they made the statement that 9-year-olds who read for fun score higher on reading and tests. They said that they are a well-rounded person, that they often are the ones who like to go to museums, play sports, and volunteer. So that would be 1. So now I need you to find 2, and then you need to tell why. And your why needs to be in a complete sentence. I don't want to hear a one-word answer. It could be 1 sentence, or it could be 2. However, it has to be enough to explain why you chose that as your point. We have to practice this in order to become successful 7th graders. So take your time. There's no need to rush. And make sure you don't forget to submit this when you're done. And then, based off of reading, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go find you something to read for fun. All right, until the next lesson, this is goodbye.